Hello, Virgo. What's going on? Let's take a look at your love life. This is going to be your love spread from April 15th through April 30th, 2019. If you are Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, it's for you. Maybe you're stalking a Virgo. Who knows? Let's take a look, though. If you guys need something to talk a little more, personal, just click below. My website's there. Emergency readings are half off through Sunday. So if you want to book it, then book it. But you have to email me for that, okay? I have a couple spots available. Other than that, please like, share, subscribe the video, do all that good stuff if it resonates. If not, take a look at your rising, your moon, your Venus, all that good stuff. All right, let's take a look at Virgo's love life. So what's coming in for Virgo from April 15th through April 30th, 2019? Let's take a look. Mom here shuffled really well. So we're set. Let's see. All right, Virgo, what's going on? Coming into the current moment, what do you have? You have the Five of Coins. There's your energy, changes, maybe some strife, desolate. We'll see what that is. What's challenging that or the influence is the Eight of Cups in reverse. On your mind, Virgo, is the big fat moon, and it is big and fat in this deck, isn't it? I'm using the Golden Tarot, by the way. Could be a Pisces, maybe a Cancerian. In the recent past, what happened? 10 of Cups. Emotional completion, family situation, happy dog, happy hamster, happy life. Situation is the Hanged Man. A lot of you are dealing with Pisces. All right, so let's see what's up. Coming in, what are you going to experience? The Ace of Swords. How do you see yourself right now, Virgo? You see yourself as the Two of Cups. Aww. Outside influences, so the energy the universe brings that you have no idea is coming is what? The Four of Coins in reverse. What's in your emotions, a Virgo? You have the Queen of Swords. Ooh, I love her. Cutting through the shit. And the outcome for you guys, we have the Three of Coins in reverse. There's your energy again. All right, you guys, let's see what's going on. All right, let's check the bottom of the deck. We have the Emperor in reverse, so Aries energy, Knight of Swords in reverse, Judgment. That Emperor in reverse, if you're not dealing with an Aries, it's just a lack of control. You know what I mean? It's like in the reverse, there's no power. Somebody doesn't have boundaries. There's no control over a situation. Sometimes the Emperor can be quite angry. It's like a temper tantrum because this Emperor in the upright loves control. It's like their way or the highway. It could be a father, somebody older. You know what I mean? Some of you might be married to this person. But when it's in reverse, this person, because they feel a lack of control or power, they can act up. It can be a little bit narcissistic. I'm just explaining the card. I feel like, though, Virgo, the overall energy is just you don't have power or control over something. Because coming in, you have the Five of Coins. Okay, so this is coming into the current moment. Challenges, strife, feeling desolate. Maybe you are shutting someone out or you feel like they're going to shut you out. It's like it could even just be getting the cold shoulder. Something like that. Could be money issues too. But in a love reading, this is feeling like you're on the outside looking in. Somebody's shutting somebody out. But the influence or the challenge is the Eight of Cups in reverse. So either somebody's not walking away or your challenge is going to be to get them to stay, to not walk away. You know what I mean? Because that Eight of Cups in reverse is I can't shut the doors on the emotion, but that's what's influencing feeling shut out. It's going to be to get them to either come back, right? Because on your mind is the moon. So it could be a Pisces, major arcana, but also it could be confusion, secrets. Maybe you feel somebody's being secretive. Or again, the moon energy is just on your mind, Virgo. Maybe some anxiety or some confusion here. Because it looks like in the past things were going pretty well. 10 of Cups. Emotional happiness, completion with the 10. Some of you guys had a baby and put a big fat necklace around its neck. I'm just saying. But you know where I'm going with that. Somebody's making somebody very happy here. But it's almost like overall there's a sense of a loss of control suddenly or something like that. Now coming in, you're going to have the Ace of Swords. Could be communication. It's some type of breakthrough. It's an ace, so it's the beginning of the ability to receive clarity as well. It could just be the energy of, you know, Virgo, you guys get some clarity on something. Also, the Ace of Swords is severance. Sometimes the Ace of Swords will take that sword and cut through the shit, right? Because you see yourself right now as the Two of Cups. You guys see yourself as wanting to partner with somebody, possibly being in a very strong connection with somebody. You know, soulmate energy, wanting to offer your cup. You're in a partnership, and it's being offered on an emotional level. I feel like a lot of you feel like you have this very strong partnership or soulmate or something like that, because there's some happiness here. The Ten of Cups can even be marriage. But there's some confusion, because I feel like coming in, some of you guys are being shut out here. The situation, why everything's happening, is the Hanged Man, so more Pisces energy. Somebody's waiting around. See, somebody's not walking away here. But also with the Hanged Man energy, the energy's kind of stuck. It's like I'm trying to gain a new perspective on what the hell's going on here all of a sudden, because there's confusion. The Hanged Man, this is why everything's happening. Maybe somebody's keeping you in limbo, right? Outside influences is the energy coming towards you that you don't see, you have no control over, is the Four of Coins in reverse. Four is all about stability, you know, holding on to something tightly when it's in the upright. But when it's in reverse, somebody's letting something go here. They're no longer holding on. Or this could be opening up too. We'll see how that plays out. In your emotions is the Queen of Swords. I think you guys have had enough. You know, it's like, yeah, I have a strong connection with somebody, but they're bringing confusion. They're shutting me out, leaving me in limbo, that kind of shit. And the Queen of Swords, yeah, you might be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, especially if you're male. But in your emotions, the Queen of Swords is kind of like this Ace of Swords. I mean, and there's a butterfly on both of these cards too, which is pretty badass. Clarity, breakthrough, cutting shit out is what Virgo's going to be doing here in the near future. In your emotions, you know, drawing a line in the sand. It's like, hey, don't leave me in limbo. What the hell's going on here? We had this really great time and great connection. What the hell? You know, is the Queen of Swords. Communication, you know, communications is in your emotions, because I think you're confused. All right, but also cutting through the bullshit. Maybe even thinking about severing if this person doesn't start moving. And the outcome is the Three of Coins in the reverse, Virgo. When the threes come out in reverse, it's, you know, people can't agree. There's some type of deactivation of a partnership. Yeah, you see yourself as wanting it and being in a strong connection. It's almost like Virgo's like, if this person doesn't get their act together, start acting right, Three of Coins in reverse. You know? And time's fluid, y'all know that, but we are concentrating on the 15th through the 30th. Three of Coins in reverse, we can't collaborate. We can't work together. We're not building towards what? The Ten of Pentacles, which is a legacy. It's moving in, it's marriage, it's commitment, buying property together, family, all that shit. You know, the 3 is a low number, so it's building towards that. But when it's in the reverse, it's like, we're not on the same page with that. All right, what's up, Virgo? Let's see. So Virgo's love life, April 15th through the 30th, 2019. What do they need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Virgo. What are they dealing with, and what's coming in for them? Let's cut it and talk about it, Virgo. Here we go. All right, so this overall energy, you might be dealing with an Aries, a husband, something like that, or you're just dealing with somebody who, you know, they like to kind of stand in their power. I don't really even necessarily think this is a person, Virgo. I just think this is the energy right now of things kind of slipping through your hands or their hands. It's a lack of power over a situation, not having control here. Why is the Emperor in reverse for Virgo? The World in reverse. Could be at a distance from somebody. There's some delays there and you have no control over that. But also the World in reverse is not learning lessons, you know, and it's not, obviously it's unfinished business. It's not closing out a cycle. Something's unfinished. But also too, somebody's unwilling to learn with the World in reverse, you know, because they're stubborn and they're not, you know, they don't have any control or power. Why is the World in reverse here for Virgo? 7 of Wands. I also feel like you feel like you haven't completed something, and it's because you have this, you see yourself as having this very strong connection, very happy in the past, right? And there's a sense of loss here. It's out of Virgo's hands, and you have a lack of closure. It's like, what happened, or what's happening, right? And with the Seven of Wands, somebody might be very, very guarded, not letting their walls down. The past, you got the Ten of Cups. Let's see what this is. Marriage, family, but also just happiness on a completion. You know, with the 10, it's completion of emotional happiness. What's this Ten of Cups? The Five of Cups. With that Five of Cups there, it is still kind of looking back at the past. For some of you, something happened in the past, but you were able to kind of get it together, to get that Ten of Cups in the upright. Somebody may have been experiencing some loss within their own family too, is what I'm feeling. That Five of Cups is some regret or disappointment. But remember, the Five of Cups doesn't always have to be, oh, I'm looking back at the past and I'm sad. It's like realizing, yeah, the 3 cups spilled, but there's 2 additional cups. You see yourself as the Two of Cups. So some of you kind of got over that too and were walking more towards that happiness with the Ten of Cups, realizing the cup spilled, but looking ahead. And if you look in this deck, the Five of Cups, they're not even looking behind. They're not. These have spilled, and look, they're holding the 2 in front of them. They're not looking behind like in the traditional Rider-Waite. They're walking towards how to get those additional 3. And I think for a lot of you, you did, right? With the Two of Cups. So just remember, tarot isn't cut and dry. Like, it can be different depending on the clarifiers, the cards around it, your intuition, right? You guys regained a lot of happiness here because you weren't focused on the past. I don't look at that Five of Cups in the upright as regret. Not in this deck. Coming in right now, though, we do have the Five of Coins. So now coming in, you guys feel shut out. Why is this Five of Coins here for Virgo right now? The Three of Swords in reverse. Also, too, the Five of Coins, you guys, can be that energy of us against the world. It really can. Like, other people, family, friends, whatever, aren't agreeing with your relationship, and you guys are just facing it together. It's like us against the world. The Three of Swords in reverse is healing something. There's been some healing, and coming in, you guys are starting to kind of see it for what it is. But I also feel like a lot of you do feel the cold shoulder, and you want to heal this. Strong connection. Why is this Three of Swords in reverse coming in for Virgo? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's just being lazy. They're not putting in time and effort. There's just like a huge energy shift here. And I kind of feel like you guys are like, what the hell? That Eight of Pentacles in reverse is just being lazy. It's not putting time and effort, and they're shutting out. You're doing this or they're doing this to you. Take it how it resonates, right? And the challenge is the Eight of Cups in reverse. Why is this here for Virgo? Why is the Eight of Cups in reverse here? The Fool in reverse. Lack of long-term commitment, more Aries energy. Fool in reverse is very, very cautious. You know, it can be a commitment phobe. It's somebody that's just not willing to take some type of risk. So the challenge is going to be, you know, to get them to come back, reevaluate the relationship, you know, take that risk, take the leap of faith, commit. It's that kind of shit. Because somebody's being lazy. They're shutting somebody out. And on your mind, I think, is confusion. Why is the moon on Virgo's mind? Energy of Pisces. Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, maybe this person stopped communicating with you. I also feel like on your mind, too, you're like, what the hell's going on? Are they keeping secrets? Are they lying to me with the Page of Swords in reverse? Or, you know, you're confused because somebody stopped communicating. The situation's the Hanged Man. Why is this here? Why is the situation the Hanged Man for Virgo? More Pisces. The Knight of Wands. You have, you know, Leo, Sag, Aries, but you also have a Knight in the foundation here. Somebody that likes to travel, that comes and goes. They don't like to stay in one place too long with that Knight of Wands. They're heading out, right? And it's like in the foundation, that's the kind of energy you're dealing with. It's almost like they changed, the energy shifted, and Virgo's like, what the hell? So everything now is happening because somebody's, you know, I don't really even see this as gaining a new perspective. I see this as something's just kind of in limbo. Somebody's waiting around, but waiting around because you're confused because somebody now is the Knight of Wands. And it's like, what the hell, right? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Somebody that doesn't want to be in long-term judgment. It's about a lack of a resurrection. A lack of a second chance, but also a lack of rising from the ashes and taking stock of the past. indecision as well. So things are just in limbo with this person. Coming in, you got the Ace of Swords. So why is this coming in for Virgo? What's the Ace of Swords? Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. Let's see what this is. Because that can be a breakthrough. It can be communication. Like you guys like starting to agree here. But also, I feel like what you might experience. Let's throw another card before I open up my big fat Aries mouth. The Star in reverse. Sign of Aquarius. I feel like what's happening, what you're going to experience coming in, Virgo, probably you. Just taking that sword and severance. What are you severing? What are you cutting out? A reconciliation. Because there's also a lack of a second chance or something here in the foundation. The Three of Cups, you're cutting that out, right? Because you can't agree. Because the outcome is the Star in reverse, sign of Aquarius, but also just losing the hope or faith. You guys are in some confusion here, but I think you kind of get it together and you start to see this for what it is. That Ace of Swords is a breakthrough as well. All right. You see yourself as the Two of Cups. Why does Virgo see themselves as the Two of Cups? The Ace of Swords in reverse, but a lack of clarity, which is what I said here with the moon on your mind. What the hell's going on, says Virgo. We have this strong connection here, but communication's been cut, or I have a lack of clarity or a lack of a breakthrough as to what's going on. The energy coming in that you don't see, Virgo, you have no control over, is the Four of Coins in reverse. Why is this coming in for Virgo? There you are. Queen of Pentacles, this is the Virgo card. I feel like coming in, what you're going to experience, let's throw one more card. I like to get two clarifiers on these. Why? What do you mean by the Queen of Pentacles? Why will this be coming in? What do you mean by the Queen of Pentacles for Virgo? Tower in reverse. Somebody's avoiding commitment. Because the Queen of Pentacles is this is a wife in the tarot, a mother. She's stable, grounded. Yes, it's you, right? Very, very grounded. A lot of value, a lot of potential. She's about building for the future. Again, wife, mother. But I'm asking, why is this energy coming in? What are we releasing? What are we no longer holding on to? We're no longer holding on to the value or the potential or the worth of something. And it has to do with commitment, wife, mother, you, Virgo, Queen of Pentacles. All right, we're letting go of that energy. And with the Tower, Scorpio and Mars energy there, avoiding something that just isn't meant to be is what it looks like. One more card on the Tower. Yep, a lot of Scorpio energy, death in reverse. There's no transformation, so we let it go. We're not going to hold on too tightly to this. And that's why you guys are cutting out what? A reconciliation, being able on the same page, being able to celebrate and agree with this person because you're just giving up on your dream here. A lot of very, very strong like soulmate twin flame energy, but you guys are just having too much confusion, and I think you just kind of lay it down coming in. Because in your emotions is the Queen of Swords. Why is this here for Virgo and their emotions? Again, confusion. Look, Seven of Cups. Somebody's causing some confusion on an emotional level. And this is how this laid out in the position. So what is this Queen of Swords energy doing? She's cutting through the confusion. I don't see this as options. I see this in your emotions, Virgo, as you cutting out the confusion. You know what I mean? You're going to leave me in la la land and some type of illusion here? No, I'm cutting it out. The Queen of Swords isn't having that shit. Because that Queen of Swords has experienced a lot in love, some good, some bad, but he or she'll just draw a line in the sand, cutting the confusion. So the outcome is the Three of Coins in reverse. Why is this here for Virgo's outcome? Again with the Emperor, see? Now he's in control though, he's in the upright, but Aries energy, husband, strong, powerful, domineering energy. But there's a disagreement. You're not on the same page with this energy. Right? You're not building towards the same goals in a relationship. Give me one more card on the Emperor. Why is this Emperor here, please? A lot of you, this is a marriage. Others of you may be dealing with an Aries. But also, this is just regaining control. This is taking your power back finally. Because right now, you don't see that. Right? You have a lack of closure. It's like, what the hell's going on? Why is the Emperor here? Give us one more card for Virgo and this Emperor energy. the Magician in reverse. See, a lack of power or control. And it has something to do with this type of energy. Again, it could be somebody older or somebody just has a lot of power. And this is also Virgo taking back their power after a deactivation. You can't agree. You're not building because there's no manifestation or a loss of power control. This is you guys too. Major Arcana for Virgo. Okay, you guys just kind of seeing this as what it is, but it sucks too at the same time, because I know you guys feel a strong connection. There's been a lot of happiness in this relationship, in this situation, whether it's marriage or just relationship. But you're dealing with somebody, I feel that you guys are just on different pages, and I think you guys are going to cut through it. You're going to start to see what this is about. Things are just kind of in limbo. Some of you are just waiting around, but there's no resurrection. There's no change. With Judgment reverse and then Death in reverse coming in, there's no transformation within the relationship. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I love you hard. Love me hard back, and we'll speak soon. You guys take care.